So today I wanted to talk about feeling anxiety. Anxiety is something that has been a really tough thing in my life. And I've come up with some tools that I think maybe may help some other people. So I wanted to bring them to you today. So, anxiety is something that you suffer from, you deal with on a regular basis. You know what I'm talking about. But feel free to use these techniques with any kind of feeling that you're having. I think it can really help. So let's get started. So first, if you come into a comfortable position, we'll just get a little bit centered really quick. So just begin to feel the breath. Just noticing how you're breathing right now. And you can keep the eyes open or closed for this, whatever works. Breathing in and breathing out. If you like, you can also place your hands on the belly, just feeling the gentle rise and fall of the abdomen. And then imagining a really beautiful place. So a really beautiful place for you. This could be somewhere that you've been that you really enjoy. Maybe it's somewhere locally. Maybe it's your home. Just a really nice place where you just feel very comfortable and safe. Brings you a sense of peace. Just noticing how you feel when you think about this place. And then when you're ready, you could take the hands off the belly. Slowly begin to come back to the room. Opening the eyes if you had them closed. So just a little centering there as we're beginning to talk about anxiety. Don't need to feel anxious about a talk about anxiety, right? So if you do suffer from anxiety or whatever feeling it is that you want to bring in to this, just start to notice if you're feeling it anywhere physically first. Just notice how it's feeling physically for you, how it's showing up. If there's a sensation in the body, and there may not be, but if there is, just notice what that is. And for me, I feel anxiety in my chest, and also I start to feel it in my tummy. And then also noticing how you're feeling emotionally about it. So, any emotions that are coming up when you're thinking about anxiety or whatever it is that you're replacing with that. How are you feeling about it? For me, I don't like it. It's not a good feeling. I feel very yucky, but kind of squirmy. I get also makes me feel a little warm, maybe a little sweaty sometimes. That's more of a physical sensation of it. But the feeling of it just, just, it doesn't feel nice. And then emotionally, some emotions around it are just feeling unhappy with myself that this is happening again. Why is this happening again? A lot of negativity around it as well, maybe. So, whatever it is that you're feeling emotionally about it, and whatever it is, it's totally okay. You're totally okay. All to the good. And then I invite you now to think about anxiety or whatever it is that you're working on here and see if it has any kind of a shape. Maybe there's like a texture to it, could even have a color. Is there a certain temperature that may be associated with it? So just noticing these things. For me personally, anxiety is a very cold and negative feeling thing in my life. Has like a black color, kind of like a black void, just like it's endless. That's how it feels. Right, so now we have a little bit of context around this, either the anxiety or whatever it is that you are focusing on today. So I invite you to get comfortable again. And if you like, you can close the eyes or not, whatever works for you. And I'm just going to bring us all a little bit of healing around this anxiety, these feelings. And knowing that when we identify them, that's the first step. Because then we can do something about them. So just know I'm sending you healing. This healing travels through all time and space. And you can come back if you've closed the eyes. I'm going to continue to send healing to you, also to myself. I need it too, just as much. And then there's some other things you can also do now that you've identified either the anxiety or this thing that you're working on. And you can write about it. You could journal about it. You could draw, make art. And by doing that, it helps to get the thoughts and the feelings and the reactions out. And the more we can get the things out, the better we feel. And it's not a one and done process. It is not going to do this one time and you're fixed. Unfortunately, these are things a lot of us need to do in order to stay peaceful and in the moment. And all the things I talk about in my practice. So know that I'm sending healing to you. And if you need any support, you have any questions, you're interested in anything that I'm talking about, please, 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 you can visit my website, www.thepeacewecrave.com. I would love to talk to you. I'd love to help you. I send you big love. Namaste.